Okay, you guys, so I am back. I released the steam out of the salmon from the Instant Pot, and then while that was cooling enough for me to touch, I prepped up all the sides that I wanted to make the 2 different salmon spreads. So what you have to do after the salmon comes out is you have to debone it and then just get it into a bowl like this where it's like a shredded salmon. And I'm gonna do my curry one first because that's a new one for us. And what I decided to do, I'm just using stuff that I have on hand. You could easily do, I don't have any Thai basil. I'd love to put some Thai basil in it. And I had an apple, so I figured an apple would be a really yummy sweetness to add to this. So I chopped up an apple. I'm gonna throw that in here. And then I'm gonna keep this even more curry by adding coconut milk instead of mayonnaise to it. So I took my can of coconut milk, opened it up, and got that really thick, yummy, creamy stuff off the top. I'm gonna just throw, I don't know, about a half a cup in here. You can always gauge how creamy you want your own stuff, you know. And again, healthy fats are good for you. So knowing that you've got a good healthy fat is great. And then I've got some of my spices here that I want to add some more flavors to it. So I'm going to just add a little bit of ground ginger in here. Oh, I've got my window open and my ginger is blowing away here. Let's do that. So I'm just going to throw about a half a teaspoon of ground ginger in. I've got a little curry here, so I'm going to throw some curry, yellow curry in. I'm gonna keep this batch pretty mild and then add to it for myself and my husband. But for the kids, this is garlic. I'm gonna keep this one kind of mild. And then a little turmeric. There we go. And what else do I want? Some salt, some sea salt, good old sea salts for some more minerals. All right. And then maybe just a wee bit of ground cumin. And we'll see what that tastes like. I'm gonna stir it up and get everything all mixed together here. See how creamy that gets with the coconut milk cream. I would call it coconut cream because it's the cream that's on top. You can actually buy coconut cream in the can. I just didn't have any, so that's why I busted open my coconut milk and grabbed the cream off the top. So it's not gonna look as creamy as the next salad will with the mayonnaise, but this is a great base right here. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's actually really good. So my kids will really like that. A fun way to use any of these salads is with, you know, make a little boat out of a cucumber, out of a zucchini, out of celery, make these into wraps, put it on some salad. So that's why I like to have this on hand because it's super versatile. So that is the kids version. All I'm gonna do to beef this up for myself and my husband is add a little bit more curry, ginger, and then I'm gonna put some purple onions that I chopped up in it. And then we can come back and I'll show you the next salad. So super simple, just my coconut milk, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of onion into the one for my husband and I, and that's basically the only difference on the two. And that's why I wanna show you sometimes, I don't know if you're prepping for a family, but you know, you don't have to make multiple meals, but you can prep them a little bit differently if you want to, and then you have options for your children as well. Okay, here we are, I'm back again. I've got the other bowl of salmon ready to roll for our last one that I'm going to make for you for the salmon salad. This is my traditional one that I like to make all the time. And again, I'm gonna make one big batch here, and I'm gonna keep a couple ingredients out so that I can scoop some out for the kids, and then Viola, we will have it ready. So once again, I've shredded the salmon up into a bowl. So I've got my salmon salad here. And then I'm just going to pour in, what I did is I chopped up some pickles, serranos, and the purple onions. And then I've got my spices here. So I'm gonna throw in all the pickles. We love pickles in this family. And then I'm gonna throw in a little bit of garlic. I love my garlic, about a teaspoon or so. And then Definitely need the dill. I love fresh dill better, but right now fresh dill's hard to find. It's just not in season. So dried dill weed is fine. Lots of it. So a good tablespoon in there easily. Sometimes I'll even add more. My salt. And then a little dash of cumin. And then I'm going to lick off my spoon because I need it for my mayonnaise. So this one I have mayonnaise going in. Be careful with what mayonnaise brands you use. Make sure that they're not chocked full of soy and things like that. And sugar. A lot of times they put a lot of sugar in these. So that should be a good amount. So then I'm just gonna cream that up, mix it all up. This is a big serving that I'm making here, so don't be shocked when you see how much mayonnaise I put in. And you can always use yogurt, sour cream, whatever your heart desires if you don't like mayonnaise, or if you're trying to totally keep it vegan. Well, you can't be vegan and have fish, so I take that back. But if you want to do the coconut cream again, that's fine as well. So that is good for my kids. That is good for my kids. So I'm just going to scoop a little bit off into a Pyrex for them so that they have that option. And then I'm going to put some purple, so finely diced purple onion in here for my husband and I. And then the serrano peppers make this out of the world. It gives a whole nother layer of spice to this that you will be missing if you didn't put it in. Maybe serranos are too spicy for you. Try jalapeno, that's fine. And then I'm gonna mix that all up. And these salads are amazing. They'll last for up to 5-6 days, and they just keep getting better and better with time, honestly, because the flavors start coming together, kind of like stew and chili does. So these will actually be really good to eat tomorrow and the following days. So there you have it. There's mine, and you can see the peppers in there and everything. And so I've got 4 different side dishes here, 2 for my kids and 2 for my husband and I. And it took me like 30 minutes to prep everything up. And in that 30 minutes, I was able to still go fold a load of laundry and put them away while the salmon was cooking. And the salmon didn't get overcooked, didn't get burnt, and I was able to use my time wisely. So that's just one of the main reasons I love the Instant Pot. The second reason that I think will appeal to some of the other people out there is if you live in a warm climate, you're not going to heat up your kitchen by baking the salmon. You can just put it in your Instant Pot, and the steam does not heat your house up nearly as much as oven would. So those are some thoughts. If you have some recipes, again, that you want me to try and video and cook and make healthier for you or whatever, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this. Follow me on Instagram at Health by Heights. Follow me on Facebook at Fit Mom Homestead. And as always, be happy, be healthy.